90% of the people that's around you are just like you. They're a reflection of you. Either they're gonna be the light or the dark. Should I say the shadow part of you? But you're always interacting with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's 98% of the time. So you're not really meeting anyone new. You know what I'm saying? That's my philosophy. And with that being said, there's a part of me that I don't trust. Because I know that part is dangerous, I know that part is reckless, and I know that part will do some things that another part of me don't want to do. But it has to be done because I have to feed both parts of me in order to remain in congruence. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, never put nothing past the people that surround you and the people that you love. You gotta understand, they have vices. We all have vices. The difference between you and them, if there is a difference, is that you may have more self-control and you may have the power to say no to yourself so you don't do something that you'll regret. Some people don't have that power to say no to themselves because they have addictions, because they have issues internally. And if there's an opportunity to where they can fix those problems with something tangible, they will take that opportunity. And if that opportunity involves you and them having to play a role, you know what I'm saying, with creating your demise, they will take that opportunity. Like I said, pain is pain. You're going to experience pain. But it won't be as painful if you just accept that reality. I too used to be in denial when that truth used to come to me intuitively, and I used to always deny that, thinking people wouldn't do it. The pain that just was coming with that, you know what I'm saying, that fear. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to experience it, so I would ignore my intuition. I would ignore, you know what I'm saying, God, because I didn't want to accept that reality, because it was too painful. But one thing about God, you know what I'm saying, you're going to face your fears, and you're going to live out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to live out some of your worst nightmares. You're going to have to go through. And if I had only, you know, trusted my intuition during that time beforehand and accepted that warning and took, you know what I'm saying, and prepared myself, you know what I'm saying, it probably wouldn't have been as painful. So I got the full experience. And it caused me great illness. You know what I'm saying? Only because I kept resisting it during that time. Resistance. Resistance. Resistance is cool sometimes because, you know, you can build strength with resistance. But too much resistance can be a strain. And it can be your downfall. It can be your death. You know what I'm saying? It can cause your death, my bad. And you know what I'm saying? You want to flow with life. So, you know, basically what I'm saying is all the people that I love in my past life, they decide to take that slice. Shit, my slice too. And you know, they decided to be tricked. You know what I'm saying? They decided to be tricked into performing things that you know what I'm saying, that those people that tricked them, they were afraid to do. But they understood the mind, they understood who these people were, and they knew their vices. So they were able to read through them and sell them a dream, give them ideas. If you do this, we'll give you this. We'll make sure that you have this. We'll make sure that you get away with it. You don't have to worry. The only thing you got to do is keep doing this. If you get lost, we'll tell you how to do it. We'll tell you when to do it and what to do. So, you know, like I said, they didn't do it because they didn't love me. They did it because they loved themselves more and they had vices. You know what I'm saying? They had addictions. They had internal issues. And it was easy for them to listen to that law. You know what I'm saying? The other law, as the ancient ones say, over the other law. The other law, in ancient terms, was evil. They decided to listen to that evil voice inside of them to do what they need to do. They had to look at me and see me as an enemy. And had to keep listening to that voice. They had to keep listening to that voice so that they can do what they need to do. They had to keep using anger. You know what I'm saying? They had to stay angry at me. Because anytime they felt themselves loving me, they had to get back angry again. They had to play their part. They had to play their role because guess what? They need that. They need that fix. They need that high. They need that tangible thing that's going to fix all their problems. They need this because they need the attention. They went through this, so they deserve this. These are the only times. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This is what they believe, so this is what they did. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that it was only a test. And everything that was offered to them was a lie. In the process, man, they will only be killing themselves and convicting themselves. So, I sit back and watch. Some of them I'm still watching. And they work very hard. You know what I'm saying? They work real hard. You know, they work real hard. And yet, like the sun, I still rise and I still shine. But, like I said, you gotta know that as long as you have people around you that do not believe the way that you believe, and that even if they do believe the way that you believe, if they have vices, nigga, you can't really trust them. So, I don't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody. I trust them to be themselves. And once people show me who they are, that's who I trust them to be. I don't set high expectations for them. I don't expect for them to do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? I expect for them to choose their vices over me. I expect for them to be weak. I expect for them to be gullible, and I expect for them to be vulnerable. I expect for them to do what they do best. Deceive, use, manipulate, lie, steal, kill, and be evil. That's what I expect for them. Because I know that's easy for them to do. That's it. That's all. Church. Just be mindful.